Okay, so this is the recipe I found for pulled pork. I got pork sirloin roast. It's boneless, and this is 5 pounds. The recipe calls for a 4-pound roast. So kind of like with the last recipe, I'll just be increasing the ingredients just a little bit. So it says to combine everything in a bowl. So we will do that. Okay, so first it calls for a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And again, I'm going to do the measurement and then just a little bit of extra. We don't mind stuff well seasoned here around here anyway. So paprika, 1/2 teaspoon, a little bit more. Onion powder is 1 teaspoon. This is a 1/2 teaspoon measurement, so a little bit more. Half teaspoon of garlic powder, a little bit more. And then it says 4 leaves of parsley. I assume that they're talking about fresh parsley, which I don't have any of, so I'm just going to sprinkle some parsley in here. Okay, that's it for my seasoning. Gonna turn the machine on high. I did spray it down with Pam cooking spray, and yeah, it says combine all ingredients, and then you want to rub seasoning onto the sides of the pork. And then place pork in slow cooker, sprinkle with parsley. Oh, well, I added it. And then add enough water to slow cooker to measure 1/4 to 1/2 inch deep, and then cook on high for 4 to 5 hours. Then it says remove from cooking liquid, shred meat using 2 forks. I always like to shred it in the juices because it very oftentimes just soaks up all the juices. So when it comes time, we'll see how much juice is left in there. I think what I'm actually going to do is put these in here and then do the mixing actually in the slow cooker. And I just turned it on, but I don't think it's hot enough to not be able to handle. So this probably isn't in frame, but my hands are all porky. But you kind of get the idea, just basically mixing it all over. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to add some water. Alright, I think that looks good for the water. I'm going to put the lid on it here. Okay, and we'll let that cook for about 4 to 5 hours. Okay, so I've changed clothes, as you can tell, but I wanted to show you how the pulled pork looks. And this is at 4.5 hours. On high. Gonna do a zoom in for you. So there is a fair amount of liquid in there, and I had said earlier in the video that I like to just shred the meat in the juice, but I am going to go ahead and take some of the liquid out. Okay, so I took out about 1.5 cups liquid, and then I am going to When I shred meat, I like to use a spatula, or not a spatula, a fork and some tongs. And you just kind of go at it. Try not to fling this on myself, being that it's hot juice. Hot meat juice. It's not working very well. So I'm just gonna go and tear into it with my tongs. This I'm kind of having to work to pull apart. So usually when that happens, I will cook it for longer on a lower temperature. So I will probably do that. I'm actually going to add some barbecue sauce to this. Okay, so I'm going to put the lid back on that and cook it. I think I'm going to go ahead and cook that on high for another hour and see if I can get the meat to tenderize a little bit more. And there we go. Okay, so I started stirring this and realized I didn't turn on the camera. So this was after cooking for an additional, I think about an hour and a half on high. And so I just started stirring it around and the meat started falling apart. Much easier. So I think I also, because I added the barbecue sauce, it's looking more and more like the yummy pulled pork I know. So there's quite a lot of pulled pork recipes out there. You know, try whatever you guys want. So that's the fun of cooking. Alright, well thank you so much again for watching all 3 of my cooking videos. And yeah, hope you enjoy.